Joe Hopkins here with a second look at my Harley Benton Banjo. Why a second look? Because, man, I'm doing this series, second look, because as good as an instrument is when you buy it, a lot of people want to know, especially with the budget ones, how does it hold up? And I did a review on this banjo a while ago. I'll put the link right up here. And, you know, I've owned it about 2.5 years now. And, well, the question is, how has it held up? And what do I think of it over time, you know? Honestly, I still dig it. I'd say I did have one issue with it early on. That fifth string tended to buzz. And it's because the little nut that holds that single string was a little bit high, and it was holding it off the fret that it goes over. And I went to file that, you know, took a thin file, went to file it down just a hair, just so it would bring it down a little bit, and the nut broke. Just the one side of it broke off. And it actually works better now. It brought it down just enough so that it doesn't buzz. Maybe a little bit too low. It's lower than the other strings now, which is a bit weird. But I don't know. I wasn't too thrilled about that, and I can't seem to find another nut because it's just glued on. It'd be easy enough to to pop that off and glue a new one on, but it just, you know, I can't find the piece, and it still works, you know. And it got rid of that buzz anyway. But other than that, I liked it when I got it. And I still like it now, you know. It's I believe now it's retailing for about $130 if they have it in stock. I'll put a link down below to Thoman's website where you can get this, a link to this banjo. This is the open back 5-string banjo. You see it's an open back, 5 strings. See? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mahogany ring, because it's just, you know, obviously a ring with a head on it. So it's mahogany. And it plays nice, you know. Yeah, nice little banjo, you know. Yeah, I like it. Has a good sound to it. You know, I had a resonator banjo, and I wanted the open back banjo because it has a little bit of a different sound. It's not as loud as a resonator banjo. You know, you can hear it's not super loud, which sometimes you don't want something that's super loud. But open back banjos tend to be quieter than resonator banjos. It plays good, it holds its tune well, and honestly, it's not like I just had it in a case this whole time. I've played the crap out of this, and it's held up damn good. The head still looks pretty new, even after 2.5 years. The frets are all still in perfectly fine shape, no fret separation, no damage done. The fretboard even doesn't, you know, it doesn't have much signs of wear on it. My older banjo, you know, the frets are all, I mean, the fretboard has a lot of wear on it because I've played that for, you know, decades. But this one, it still sounds pretty much like it did when I bought it. It's a good instrument. It's held up just fine. Haven't had any trouble with the bridge. Haven't had to change that or replace it or anything like that. Haven't really had to really adjust anything. I mean, it has an adjustable truss rod, but I haven't had to mess with it. It's that's been fine. I haven't really changed anything other than trying to file that nut down. I haven't changed anything since got it out of the box, you know, since I first bought it. Yeah. And as you can hear, you know, sounds good. Yeah, just fiddling around with it a little bit there, nothing fancy, but if you're looking for a good banjo at a reasonable price, I think right now Thoman's shipping rates, as I make this video here in early 2021, their shipping rates are kind of high. That seems to be due to COVID, so I'm hoping when this epidemic is over, their shipping rates will go back to something reasonable. When I bought this, it was about, I don't know, 30, 32 bucks, something like that for shipping. And you could ship up to 3 instruments at a time with it. I bought this and 2 fiddles all at the same time. And, you know, they combine the shipping. Right now, they're not doing that. And it is a little exorbitant. But, God willing, that'll come down in price, you know? And if it does, it'll be more reasonable to buy one of these banjos. Because 130 bucks is pretty cheap for an instrument like this. I mean, look around, man. Banjos tend to be a bit expensive. Yeah, so for a good second look at a 2.5-year-old instrument, this has held up extremely well. I would recommend this as a good purchase to pretty much anybody. If this is your first banjo that you're buying, it's a good first banjo. It's easy to play. The action's pretty good too. I gotta mention that. I like the tuners. Everything on it's pretty solid. If you, like me, already played the banjo and you just want something different, or maybe like me, you wanted an open back banjo or something just a little bit different than what you already had, this is likewise a very good purchase. You know, I like it. Anyway, just fiddling around with it there. Hope you guys like the way it sounds, you know. Buy you a banjo. They're pretty cheap, or at least these are. So, hey, I'll see you guys in the next video, you know. Hit like, hit subscribe. What do they say? The kids say these days, smash that like button, tackle that subscribe button, something like that. Anyway, love you guys. I'll see you next time. Yeah, peace out, baby.